What's going on, guys? Figure I'd get on here today and give y'all a little update on the truck. Had a few people asking about it and everything, and I haven't gotten it to the shop yet, but it's coming, and I'm gonna explain. I got another video that I done yesterday, which will probably be out in I don't know, probably a couple weeks, and maybe next week, I don't know, but I'll go ahead and throw it in this video too, give you a little sneak peek. And but basically what's going on with the truck is so as most of y'all know, my CP4 pump did come apart, and had to end up going to getting a loan. Luckily I was able to keep my Jeep. Jeep is still up for sale, but like I said in the last videos, I'm not giving it away. So basically the update on the truck is I got a guy here in my local town, and he basically works on duramaxes, and so and he's real knowledgeable and everything, so, and been highly recommended. So I'm just going to go ahead and let him do the work, and so that way I can get it done and get back out on the road. And because honestly, he can get the parts a little bit cheaper than I can, and time I get the parts, and you know, time I do all this stuff, it'll probably take me longer than what it's going to take him, because I don't know what I'm doing. And so I can just get it back on the road faster, and it's really not coming out to that much more than what it would cost me to get all the parts and everything. So basically what I'm going to do is he's going to do the CP3 conversion, replace all the injectors, all the injector lines. He's going to flush out the lines going down the frame rail to the tank. And originally we was going to flush out the tank, but two reasons why I'm going this route is, one, just in case he wasn't able to get all the metal, because the metal did make it back down to the tank, and so just in case he wasn't able to get all that metal out, I don't want that running back through my system. So I'm going with a whole new tank. And another reason why I'm doing this is because it's more gallons. I've been wanting to upgrade my factory tank and go to a bigger capacity, and so that's what I'm gonna do. Figure if I got the tank off, going ahead and doing all this stuff, I might as well go ahead and do it now. So my factory tank is 36 gallons. I am going with I believe it's an S&B tank, and whenever we get it all put together, then I cannot find that tank on Amazon. I will try to find one similar to it, and y'all can go check it out if y'all want to, but the one that I'm going with is the S&B. I don't know anything about them, and I think it's called Power Diesel Products is the company. They're out of Washington state, and so it's a 68 gallon tank. So altogether that's going to give, between my auxiliary tank, which is 100 gallons, and this tank, that'll give me 168 gallons. So I'm gonna go that route, and being that he don't have to flush the tank, nothing like that, he said he's not going to charge me anything to put that other one back on. So there we go. Of course I do got to pay for the tank. So CP3 conversion, injectors, injector lines, flush the lines, and then brand new upgraded higher capacity tank. And then we also are going to be adding the air dog system on it. Putting that on there, and let's see, what else am I doing while he's got everything apart. One thing I've been having a little bit of trouble with is, especially in hot days and climbing mountains and stuff like that, is the truck trying to overheat. So I gotta baby it and be careful and everything. So basically the fan, it'll kick on at 206. I hear it, And then, but C Farmer and a couple other people has told me that, at least on theirs anyway, whenever it ever gets up to like 212 degrees, then that fan basically kicks into overdrive, and basically they said it sounds like a jet engine. Well, my problem is I don't have that problem. I can't hear, I hear it kick on at the 206 level, but at 212 or higher or whatever, I never hear it kick into a higher stage. And so everybody believes that my mind just went blank, guys. Yep, sorry about that, my mind just went blank. Anyway, the spring in there, believe that's going bad. So I just thought of it a while ago. Getting old, guys, losing my mind. But anyway, clutch fan, there we go, clutch fan. So going to be replacing that, and while he's got everything out of there, and because I mean that one's got 337,000 miles on it, so I'm pretty sure she's wore out. So so I figured, I mean, being we got it all torn apart and everything, might as well go ahead and do whatever I need to get done and be done with it. So so that's that. And then see, today is Tuesday, and I'll probably go ahead and put this video out today, or maybe tomorrow, but probably Thursday. Today is the, I think it's the 3rd, I believe. See, 1st, 2nd, yeah, today's the 3rd. So so on the 5th, on Thursday, September 5th, I'm gonna be having it towed over to a shop, and then hopefully the 1st, he said it could possibly be the middle, but hopefully the 1st next week he'll be able to start on it. He said it'd take him about 3 days to complete. And then so I'm going to, after he gets it done, I'm just gonna keep it around here for, you know, probably the following week, and just drive it just around here, make sure everything's good, make sure I ain't got no leaks, make sure everything's, I mean, just sound and everything on it. And then on the 20th of September is when my 45 days is up from whenever I deleased. So guys, it's hot out here. Not hot, but still hot. Y'all, most of y'all know I can't take the heat that well. So so yeah, on the 20th, I'm gonna call in. I'm gonna go ahead and tell them that got my truck fixed, I'm ready to come back, but I do want to go ahead and get my bond back, so that way I can put that money back into the bank in case anything was to happen, and basically just start over with them taking my bond out, you know, the 10% or whatever out of each load. So that's basically the update on the truck. So hopefully by the end of September, probably about the, you know, sometime after the 20th, if call back in, everything goes good on the 20th, which I believe it will, because I told them that whenever I deleased, I told them what my problem was. My truck went down. It's going to cost, you know, so many thousands of dollars to get fixed, and I told them, I said I just didn't know when I was going to get it fixed, or when I was going to be able to. But I told them whenever I did get it done, that I plan on coming back. And they told me that if it's after 30 days, you just had to go take a drug test, and which that ain't no problem. And then then as long as it's under 6 months, then I basically just come back and basically pick up where I left off. So don't have to go through orientation, none of that mess again. So that's a good thing. But all right, so I'm gonna turn y'all around and I'm gonna show you what I'm working on right now. Guys, the truck is naked. She is naked. She looks completely different. So I figure while all this stuff is done, or the truck's down and I got time, and I might as well go ahead and get some of this stuff I was sort of wanting to, you know, been wanting to do. and basically do a little bit of spring cleaning. So, all right, so let me turn y'all around and show you. So, as y'all can see, there ain't nothing on the bed other than my fifth wheel hitch and my little boxes right there. So all my toolboxes are off, and of course y'all see all the pine needles and all that junk from whenever, I mean, it's been sitting here for over a month, about a month and a half. And so basically what I did is I took the fuel tank off and I painted it. Most of y'all know it was just a aluminum fuel tank, and it was all scratched up and everything, and it still is scratched up, guys, but it was just beyond, it wasn't worth having polished. And because when y'all see all the dents and scratches and all that stuff, it just wasn't worth polishing. So I painted it, and I used Rust-Oleum paint. And yes, I did use a rattle can, so I mean, it's not perfect, but I mean, hey, to me it looks good to me. So what y'all think? Leave it in the comment, tell me what you think. So like I said, if I was doing something big, then yeah, I would have probably went and got like a gallon of paint or whatever, and because I got a spray gun that I could have hooked up to my air compressor and done it that way. But you know, just this, I just used rattle cans. I put a coat of primer on it, and that right there I think is 3 coats of spray can paint. And then my toolboxes, I also painted them. So I got 2 more to paint. This one right here is done. That's 2 coats. And then I also made me a little bracket, because normally I put my magnetic placards. I don't put the placards in the windshield or on the window like most people do, because I don't want to cover up my American flag decal, and then I don't want to scratch it up. And then plus on my truck, they really don't fit that well. So I like the magnetic ones. And yeah, normally I put them, I know I keep moving y'all around, normally I put them right here on the side of my bed, but I made these little brackets, and they're the brackets bolted down to the toolbox, and it's metal, so I just stick my placards on it. And then so like I said, I still got, zoom y'all in, I still got to do them 2 boxes right there. The one right there goes on the passenger side. That one right there, where's my finger? There it is. That one right there goes in between the tank and the fifth wheel. So I'll also be painting those. And before I put everything back on, what I'm fixing to get ready to do now is I'm gonna clean this bed. So I got some degreaser, and I'm gonna spray it down real good, and then take my water hose over here and basically scrub it and clean it and get this bed clean. Y'all can see where my box and everything was. So like I said, I'm gonna get all this stuff clean. Over the years, all the diesel fuel, whenever maybe if I overspilled it, filling the tank up, it spilt down. Plus I had some diesel fuel spill out whenever I was pulling the tank out. Just, you know, grease, dirt, gunk, all that stuff just built up over there. So I got it all off, so I might as well go ahead and clean it and get everything looking good again. So I'm also going to be painting my saddles, repainting them, and I may go ahead and, you know, throw a little bit of paint on that. Demco Recon 5th wheel hitch, 21,000 pound rated for the recessed ball. Guys, this thing has been amazing. I'll leave a link in the description if y'all want to go check it out. And guys, I have not had any problems whatsoever with this thing, and I've had it on here for about a little over 2 years, about 2.5 years, and I've pulled many 5th wheels, I mean many thousands of miles, I mean all across the country, and I have not had any issues with it whatsoever, other than I was beginning to have some problems with the jaws not wanting to lock whenever I would back into a 5th wheel. I'd have to back into it several times in order to get them to lock. The only thing I done is I took some PB Blaster, sprayed it up in there, That's all it was. It just needed lubricated. So so yeah, other than that, I love it, working great. So anyway, don't want to make this video too long. It's already 15 minutes, so just wanted to give y'all an update on the truck, what I'm doing, let you know I'm still kicking. So but and then give you most of y'all an idea of whenever I plan on coming back, and then whenever I get back, then I'll kick into basically start making more RV transport videos, doing my basically y'all going on a journey with me whenever I deliver and talk about RV transport stuff and all that mess. So but anyway, I've talked to a few people, and these daggum sweat bees out here tearing me up, talked to a few people that's still on, and a couple people that's just came back, and so that's a good thing. A couple of my friends, and like one of them said, coming back to one big happy family. So hopefully we can I can get back and get some loads together and all that mess. So but they said that the load board is picking back up. For any of y'all that's wanting to get into this, I still wouldn't recommend jumping in right now. I may give it a few more weeks and just listen to me, listen to other transporter videos and stuff like that, and just listen to people and see what they're thinking and everything. I know a lot of people get on these RV transport groups, and then they ask questions about getting into this, and then you got all the people and everything wanting to laugh at them and telling them they're stupid and there's no money and blah blah blah. And the thing about it is that yes, there is not the money that there was whenever I first started, and because of higher fuel prices, lower rates, but guys, if you manage your money right, you do repairs and maintenance yourself, stay out of hotels, carry food with you, and stay out of truck stops and all that stuff. One, you're eating healthier, and you don't have a whole lot of overhead and all that mess. And probably wouldn't recommend going out here and buying a brand new truck, at least starting out. I would at least jump in, get my feet wet, and then see if this is what you like. Because you may get in this, you may not like it. Now you're stuck with a brand new truck payment. So, and then as far as whenever you go to outfit your truck, because guys, it is expensive outfitting your truck. I mean, if you go up there and have some of them guys up there to outfit it, that's great. If you can afford it, great. But if you can't, then like one of my videos a long time ago, and I plan on trying to do an updated video on that, getting started on a budget. You do not have to have a fifth wheel starting out. You can just basically have your regular old a weight distribution bumper pull and do that. I got mine. Yes, I did get it new, but I got it at Harbor Freight. It's 10,000 pound rated, and that's what they require. And I've been running that for what, 3 years now, and no issues whatsoever out of it, holding up great. And again, I pulled several travel trailers, several thousand miles all across the country, all the way out to California a few times. So so get that, get your rock guard, your mud flaps, get all your DOT stuff, your triangles, fire extinguisher, you gotta get DOT inspection, all that stuff. And then pretty much you're ready to get started. Google RV transport companies in Indiana. Google them all, call them all, ask them all the questions. Where do y'all run? How many loads you got? What's the rates? What kind of fuel discount do you have? Just ask them all that stuff, and then choose what company is best for you. Yes, a lot of people don't like them because they the lowest paying, one of the lowest paying in the industry, but they got the loads and they got one of the highest discounts, fuel discounts in the industry. Plus you get other perks as far as discounts and stuff like that. So, but that's who I like. One of the main reasons is because y'all know Great American RV. They're the only ones that touches their campers, and they're just, you know, right down the road from me. The fuel discount. And then the other biggest thing is the self-dispatch load board. Yes, a lot of companies have the load board, and you can get on there and see what the loads are and everything, but most of them you have to call in. I'm not saying all of them, but most of them you have to call in. I don't know all the companies out there. I don't know exactly what all they do, but I just, you know, hearsay from other people and everything, from other, and some of my friends that drive for some of these other companies, that that you may have to get on with them, and then, you know, 25,000 miles of safe driving, then they'll open up the self-dispatch load board. Here you start out with it right away, and so therefore I don't have to call in and talk to nobody. I get on the load board when I want, and I scroll through it and pick what I want to pick, where I want to go, when I want to go, and that's it. I don't have to call in, talk to dispatch or nobody. So just get up there in a reasonable time to pick my load up and get it delivered in a reasonable time. And so that's some of the that's the reason I like the company I'm with. But what company's good for me may not be good for you, and vice versa. What company's good for you may not be good for me. As far as Indiana Transport themselves, as far as me getting any kind of, you know, referral bonus or anything like that, nope, Indiana Transport does not do that. So so if y'all decide to go to Indiana Transport, I don't get nothing out of it. I'm just letting you know what benefits me. So, but anyway, but going back to, I know this is, you know, a little bit starting on the budget, but so you hitch, mud flaps, DOT, all that's kind of mess. And then before you get a fifth wheel, I would highly recommend getting you an auxiliary tank. Because guys, one, that's going to save you from having to stop multiple times to get fuel, and plus you can get fuel in cheaper locations, and so that way you can you don't have to, you can save money that way. So like I said, guys, the tank's going to pay for itself pretty fast, I promise you. So like for me, before I had 136 gallons. Now I'm fixing to have 168. But before, you know, I could go to, if I was doing a California trip, then normally I would top off my last, like if I was going to Southern California, I'd do my last top off in Kingman, Arizona. And that would definitely get me back. I could get into California and definitely back to Kingman. I have made it from Kingman down to LA area in California, and then all the way back to Oklahoma City, which is where we get the cheapest fuel in the country, and on a full tank. So yeah, so like right now, I looked it up the other day, in Oklahoma City at the Petro, with our fuel discount, we get it for like, I think it's around about $2.70 a gallon. Guys out in California, and this is with our discount, it's like $4.50, $5 a gallon, and that's crazy. So and if you didn't have an auxiliary tank, then you would have to, you know, stop probably a couple of times and get fuel before you was able to make it back out of California. So anyway, that's my 2 cents. And so this video's done going on 25 minutes, so I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. Guys, y'all like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment. Any of you guys that's doing the RV transport, of course, like I said, I already know from some of my friends, at least with the company I'm with, but let me know how the loads are looking. Yes, I know the rates suck, so you don't have to mention that, but But let me know how the loads are looking. I believe it's coming back, and I think one of my friends, he looked on there a while ago, and there's like 150 to 200 loads on the board right now. So, and several coming down here to where I'm at. So, so hopefully everything goes good with my truck, get it back running, and get back on the road, start making videos, and start making some money, because I've got to make some money, because I am broke. And but anyway, again, like, share, subscribe, and I will catch y'all on the next one. As always, y'all be safe. Semper Fi.